Well, Zach, the G37 convertible was not the first retractable hardtop to have such a tiny trunk on it.
No, we'll go way back to the very first retractable hardtop ever. The 1957 Fairlane Skyliner. It had a huge trunk with a tiny box in the middle for all your cargo.
So here's a blast from the past. This was originally aired in season 1.
Retractable hardtop convertibles have made a comeback in recent years with cars like the Mercedes-Benz SLK, the SC430 from Lexus, and Cadillac's new XLR. But it all started back in 1957 with this car, the Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner. With the roof up, it looks a lot like the regular Ford Fairlane, but pull a switch and the roof goes down automatically. It takes about a minute, and this was really quite a feat for 1957. Now that's impressive. The whole procedure uses 3 drive motors, 10 power relays, 8 circuit breakers, 10 limit switches, and 600 feet of wiring in order to make the whole thing work. You can even stop halfway through and put the roof up. However, if you get stuck midway, there's an emergency hand crank to finish the job. The Skyliner sold for just under $3,000 in 1957. That was $440 more than the regular convertible. But even at that price, in 1957, Ford sold nearly as many Skyliners as they did Thunderbirds. Skyliners had a number of advantages over the regular Sunliner convertible. The glass rear window was easier to see through than the plastic rear window of the Sunliner, and the Skyliner steel top was more durable and more soundproof than the vinyl top. Skyliners came with a standard 292 cubic inch V8 with 212 horsepower and a 3-speed automatic transmission. In 1958, the Skyliner was restyled with 4 headlights and a different taillight design. But for many people, the twin headlamp 1957 model is the best looking. 1959 was the last year for the Skyliner. The price was creeping up and the U.S. was heading into a recession. Plus, that storage area in the back with the roof down is relatively small at 6.5 cubic feet, and it's hard to get to. For the record, there were 2 other retractable hardtops, both of them concept cars. In 1941, the Chrysler Thunderbolt and Lincoln Continental also had a concept retractable hardtop. Recently, we've seen makers like Mercedes-Benz, Cadillac, and Lexus debut new retractable hardtops. But it was this car, the Ford Fairlane 500 Skyliner, that got it all going nearly 50 years ago.